Alright, this is another video of images done with my number 8 Cirkut. Now I'm going to show 3 images that I've done with the 125mm lens, which is extremely short focal length. This first one is Corn Crib near Alton, Iowa, 1998. And this is the interior of a corn crib, and when you expose something round with a circuit, it appears completely flat, and from here over to here is 360, but I've gone a lot more than just 360, and I guess you would call this minimalism. And one thing about the number 8, you can fit the camera with very short focal length lenses by installing a tripod block on the side of the camera, then turning the camera 90 degrees on its side so that the bed of the camera is off to the side. When you expose the film, the bed will not be in the photograph. You can see it through the ground glass when you're composing, but since it exposes through a narrow slit, it won't be visible. Now, the lens that I have is 125mm Fujinon SW, which is a really modern lens, relatively speaking, multi-coated, and I don't use it too often. It uses really big gears. Now I'm going to show another one that is also done with that lens, and same idea, something round. I'll show you. Here it is. This is Mortuary Chapel, Tumakakari Mission, 1996. This is in Arizona. And here we have another interior of a round building. And again, it's full 360 from here over to here. And in this one, there we go. This one shows you something. The camera flattens out the curved walls, but the shaft of sunlight coming through this opening, this doorway, was completely straight, but the camera, as it turned, bent it, made it curved, and there was no roof on this little chapel. Originally, I'm sure there was, and it's just another one done with the interior of a round building. And I'm going to do another one here also, and here we are. This is Ruins, Potash Plant, Antioch, Nebraska, number 1, 1997. And this is also from here over to here is 360. And this is also a round structure. And what's interesting here is if you look at these shadows, because the camera rotates, the shadows are all over the place. You know, they're moving from here. They're going this way, and here they're going this way and this way. And when I saw this is near Alliance, Nebraska. I came through in the winter, and it was so windy. I remember going through the town, and there was a flag, and the flag was just straight out. There was no way I could photograph under those conditions, but I did see it and remembered where it was at, and came back 1 or 2 years later and went over to it and photographed it. They manufactured or processed potash at this place, and it was used for explosives and also for fertilizer. Well, I guess that's about it. Now, all 3 of those exposures I would not have been able to do if I couldn't turn the camera 90 degrees on its side. The number 10 Some of them have a modification to them where they have a drop bed. There aren't very many of them, but it is possible. But if you don't have that, then you can't use really short focal length lenses on it. All right, well, thanks a lot, and I guess that's about it. Goodbye.